So here's what we did. We converted the timing control away from the sniper back to the weights and springs in the distributor, and using the CD box switched the handheld over from magnetic to CD box. Changed the purple and green wire combination plugs. Now the wire coming from the MSD 85551, that two wire connector, goes direct to the digital 6 box, and then the tack lead off the box goes to the sniper. Set everything at 0 degrees top dead center, 0 degrees cylinder 1 top dead center. I have all my marks here where the rotors and everything lined up, and I unlocked the distributor because I had locked it back in March when I needed the sniper to control the timing. So one good thing is that I don't think that the mystery 20 degrees of retard is coming from the sniper, because now that doesn't control timing, and I'm still getting the same results when I put the timing light on the balancer. Car will idle up or fire up and idle. The balancer reads about 38, 40 degrees. This motor likes to idle at 18, 19, 20 degrees. I have the 18 degree advanced weights and springs in there, and when I rev this thing up, it'll go from the balancer, the readings on the balancer will go from 40 to 58, 56. Yeah, 56, 58, right there. I'll do it on a video in a second. So something is still retarding timing 20 degrees different from what my marks are showing, but the engine runs good, clean, strong. I don't understand it. I think the culprit is probably not the distributor. I had that out. I looked over everything, and I mean, not that I'm an ignition expert, but everything seemed okay. The coil seems to be doing its job, but the box, the MSD Digital 6 Plus box, I've already had that send that thing back once to Kentucky a couple of years ago when it just totally took a dump on me and went stone dead. I'm wondering, maybe there's something inside there. I don't want to say it's grounding out or shorting out, but I don't know what's inside those boxes. Obviously I have to clean up the wiring here, but this is all just for troubleshooting and diagnostics. But I feel that there's something going on in there that's pulling 20 degrees of timing from where I have to set the rotor. It's crazy, because at top dead center, my rotor's pointing here. Tower 1's here. So I'm having to set it way back here, 40 degrees or so, in order to compensate. Oh, I have that backwards. In order to compensate for the minus 20. But I'll show you now. I'll crank it up. So that's very confusing to me. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Odds are I'm going to get rid of this magnetic setup with the digital 6 and the distributor and the coil and just get a Hyperspark. I am glad to know that the sniper is not the culprit here, because I did not want to have to send that back out, because without that I don't have a running car. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, we'll see. I went back to mechanical timing advance instead of sniper timing advance. And I'm not going to pull the distributor back out just to convert it back over to have the sniper control timing. I'm going to leave it this way. In my opinion, it might be easier to troubleshoot and diagnose issues since there's one component out of the equation now. And that would be the sniper controlling timing. Now it's limited to the coil, distributor, and the digital 6.